And yeah, people aren't happy because Candace Parker is not proclaiming Angel Reese to be the best player in the world. And by the way, Angel Reese was...
Are y'all gonna call Candace Parker racist too? Hey, yo. Oh no. Candace Parker versus Angel Reese is getting spicy out here.
Candace Parker, the three-time WNBA champion and undeniable legend of the game, just delivered some hard-hitting truths about Angel Reese, and now the Chi-Town Barbie is completely losing it.
Uh-oh, Candace Parker. You've upset the Reese's Pieces, and they're not happy about it. They're gonna be coming after you any second. Oh, they're already coming after you. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Candace Parker asked to put certain players in a tier list. You have the S tier, you have the A tier, you have the B tier, and you have the C tier. And where Candace Parker put Angel Reese on this list and her explanation about it, it has upset a large number of the Reese's Pieces delegates.
Listen up, folks. When someone with Candace Parker's credentials speaks, it's time to pay attention. We're talking about a woman who pulled off the unheard of, winning MVP and Rookie of the Year in the same season. That's a one-time feat in WNBA history, and it hasn't been repeated since. When Parker talks, the game listens.
Candace Parker, a lot of y'all say she's the GOAT, right? 3 championships, 2 MVPs, Rookie of the Year MVP in the same year, and now Candace Parker ain't shit. She tap dancing. We see why Gino and her had the problems they had, and she's a coon and selling out. All this because she don't want to force glaze Bricklayer Reese the way that y'all.
But Angel Reese? Oh no, she can't handle the heat. She's not ready for the reality that Candace Parker evaluated her on real basketball skills, not on TikTok clout or Instagram likes. This wasn't about social media fame, it was about the game.
Was right? Again? Not only was Uncle KC right, he now has a WNBA legend repeating his brilliant observations of pretend basketball? How many times have I said Angel Reese is not an impact player? I mean, she definitely has an impact on losing, but Angel Reese has absolutely no effect on winning.
And here's where things get wild. Candace Parker went on Complex Sports and dropped a tier ranking that shook the table. She put Aya Wilson, Brianna Stewart, and Nafisa Collier in the Elite S tier, with Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Plum, and Sabrina Ionescu landing solidly in a tier. But Angel Reese, she got hit with that C tier placement, and the meltdown was immediate.
Where she put Angel Reese in the C tier has caused a riot. It's caused a riot. Angel Reese is not feeling it. She took to Twitter and fired off a sub. She's subbing, y'all.
Now let's get into why Angel Reese is absolutely losing it over this. She seems to think that having a big social media following, stirring up buzz, and living in the spotlight somehow puts her in the elite category, but Candace Parker just served a reality check with surgical precision. In this league, skill outweighs clout. And Angel Reese? She just got exposed.
These people will disrespect and turn their back on their own family if it means bowing down and defending Angel Reese. These people will abandon their children if it means defending Angel Reese. It's hilarious how anybody that does not force glaze this girl and
Candace Parker broke it down perfectly. They asked me my opinion on player tiers. And my thing is, if you bring something to the argument, bring something else. Can she get to player A or player S or whatever? Yes, she can. But right now I don't know if she's on the level of those players. You're comparing her to people who've been in the league for years, and did Angel Reese take that as constructive criticism? Oh hell no. Instead, she jumped on social media with some cryptic post about clout being one hell of a drug, the irony absolutely delicious. This is the same Angel Reese whose entire persona thrives on clout chasing, whose podcast struggles to crack 5,000 views, who lives off controversy and viral moments. And now she's accusing someone else of chasing clout? You can't make this stuff up.
Reese, clout is one hell of a drug, like it really gets to a point. And by the way, this is because a tiny clip of Candace Parker's podcast is this.
No way, shape, or form am a hater. What player are you taking Angel Reese over of those that I just listed?
In her sophomore season, instead of showing improvement, she's taken a serious step back. Her field goal percentage has plummeted to an abysmal 31.1%. That's not just bad, it's historically awful for a player at this level. She's averaging 3.9 turnovers per game, nearly double her rookie year numbers. She even racked up 9 turnovers in a single game. That's not growth, that's flat-out regression. It's gotten so rough that the Chicago Sky's general manager had to publicly say the team needs more from Angel Reese. When your own GM is calling you out in the media, it's a major red flag. But instead of putting in the work, instead of locking in and focusing on development, Angel Reese is out here picking Twitter fights with legends like Candace Parker. And those double-doubles everyone keeps hyping up. Let's be real. Even Candace Parker addressed that. I think Angel Reese is fantastic at her role, which is offensive rebounding. That's her lane. She's a role player, a rebounder, and a lot of those boards, they're just her own missed layups because she struggles to finish.
Got Angel Reese. I put her right at that C level. I think in terms of being above, you have to be able to have the ability to carry a team, be a 1 or 2 option. I think Angel Reese is fantastic at her role, which is offensive rebounding. She showed and demonstrated so much growth in that first year. I think that this is my...
Angel Reese had the audacity to tweet, "Clout is one hell of a drug," and she was talking about Candace Parker. Let's get real. Parker is a 3-time WNBA champion, winning titles with 3 different teams, a feat no one else in league history has accomplished. She's a 2-time MVP, a Finals MVP, a Defensive Player of the Year, and a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. She's done it all. She's conquered every mountain in the sport and then some. She has a thriving media career with TNT, she's a respected voice in basketball, and frankly she's set for life. Why would Candace Parker need to chase clout? She is the standard. Now let's talk about Angel Reese, the one throwing out clout accusations. Her entire career has been a clout-chasing spectacle. From college drama with Caitlin Clark to viral antics to a podcast no one's actually watching. Unapologetically, Angel barely scrapes past 5,000 views. That's not influence, that's a vanity project in freefall. It's not success. It's a spotlight addiction. And calling out a legend like Candace Parker? That's not bold, it's embarrassing.
What did Angel Reese have to say? She said clout is one hell of a drug, like it really gets to a point. She also retweeted something somebody said, but that was taken down. That was taken down. Look, Angel Reese ain't happy with Candace Parker, y'all. Angel Reese ain't feeling this. You got me in the C tier. But you know what's crazier? Candace Parker ain't backing down. She's standing on business. She's standing on business, bro. We got to take a look.
Having 1 million followers doesn't make you a better basketball player. Being great at Instagram doesn't mean you're great on the court. Candace Parker didn't rank players based on popularity, she ranked them based on their ability to carry a team. To be a true number 1 or number 2 option. To win games. And by that standard, Angel Reese is exactly where she belongs. In the C tier, let's think about this logically. When Parker gave her rankings, she named Aya Wilson, Nafisa Collier, Brianna Stewart, Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Plum, Sabrina Ionescu, Eriko Gunbowl, Paige Buchers, Cameron Brink, and Angel Reese. Now ask yourself, which one of those players would you trade straight up for Angel Reese? Exactly. None of them. Caitlin Clark is revolutionizing the game, drawing record-breaking viewership, and making her teammates better. Aya Wilson is a multiple-time MVP and a champion. Brianna Stewart, she's got 3 championships and a resume that speaks for itself. These are franchise players, leaders, game changers. Angel Reese, at best, she's a complimentary piece, a role player. And even saying that might be generous.
What player are you taking Angel Reese over of those that I just listed?
Guess we'll wait for their response.
Oh, we're not gonna. Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But what I'm saying is, in what player, and this is no disrespect, these are the greatest players in the game right now. They asked me to rank the tier right now, and I sit in a studio at Turner with Shaq and Chuck, and some of which I think at times they do individually and personally attack people's character. And I think I pride myself on trying to be an analyst that does not do that. I do not attack character. I literally am just, from my point of view, from my opinion, this was the ranking.
Angel Reese is making more money than most WNBA players, not from her on-court skills, but from sponsorship deals. She landed a multi-year deal with Reebok, including her own signature shoes set to drop in 2026. Her endorsements, fueled by social media fame and controversy, far outpace her WNBA salary, so when she complains about WNBA pay, it sounds pretty out of touch. The truth is, Angel Reese is earning more from sponsorships alone than veteran legends like Diana Taurasi or Sue Bird ever did over their entire careers. Yet, she's demanding more money from the league based largely on a double-double streak many analysts have labeled as stat padding. And speaking of problems, let's talk attitude. Angel Reese leads the league with 7 technical fouls in just 22 games. She's dangerously close to suspension, and one more tech means missing a game. That's not leadership, that's immaturity. Remember when she slapped the clipboard out of her own coach's hands during a timeout? That wasn't passion, it was disrespect. Behavior like that shows a lack of mental composure needed to be an elite player. Candace Parker? She never had those issues. Parker was always composed, professional, and focused on winning, not on personal drama.
Angel Reese is demanding more money, and if she doesn't get what she wants, then she's willing to sit out this next season along with a lot of other WNBA players. For most of the life of the WNBA, the NBA has subsidized that league 100%. Now it's 50%, but still they're subsidized by the NBA. The WNBA this last year has finally started generating a little revenue of their own, and that's primarily because of one player, and it's not Angel Reese. That one player is Caitlin Clark, and they did everything they could to demoralize and devalue her, while she was the one almost single-handedly bringing value to their league.
V11. Angel Reese is shooting a dismal 31.1% from the field this season. For context, that's worse than many centers who take almost all their shots right at the rim. On top of that, she's coughing up 3.9 turnovers per game, an astronomical number for someone who's not even the primary ball handler. Her team is basically 5 feet 11 inches with her as the so-called star. Compare that to Caitlin Clark, who's averaging 19 points and a league-leading 9.3 assists while revolutionizing the game and bringing unprecedented attention to the WNBA. Or take Aya Wilson, consistently the best player in the league, leading her team to championships. These are the players Parker placed in her S and A tiers. The gap between them and Angel Reese is massive. Now, about that double-double streak everyone keeps hyping, let's be real. Many of those rebounds come off her own missed shots because she struggles to finish around the basket. That's not dominance, that's inefficiency. Moses Malone was known as the chairman of the boards for a reason. He could both score efficiently and dominate the glass. Angel Reese more like the chairman of missed layups.
Look at all of this! Candace Parker's resume, man. Read it all of it. She's jealous of the bricklaying slump because she's breaking records. The bricklayer broke a double-double record that Candace Parker had, and that means she's breaking all of Candace Parker's records. The most pathetic people ever in sports history, bro. And then the bricklaying sloth glazers are posting this too. Check this. This is what the bricklayer sloth glazers are posting to defend Angel Reese over Candace Parker. What the fuck is this?